Well, the Calgary Flames continue their season-long 7-game homestand, meeting number 3 here tonight against the New York Islanders as we welcome into the pregame show. Flames TV Live, brought to you by Budweiser. And before we get set for the matchup tonight, I want to take you back to March 12th, 2020. That was the last time the New York Islanders were in town. They were getting set to play Calgary that night. And then, of course, a few things happened. But at about noon that day, that game day, their baggage was headed out. The team flew back later that day to New York. And, of course, the NHL season was officially paused later on that day. But alas, we get to do it again here tonight. Flames and Islanders, as we take a look at the matchup here tonight. The Islanders are on a 4-game road trip and continue into Calgary here tonight. Of course, they've played the fewest games in the National Hockey League this season, just 41 coming into tonight and coming off a loss last night in Edmonton. So back-to-back games for the Islanders. As for the Flames, well, they're making up lost ground over the course of the next couple of weeks, as we know, and continue on with the longest active win streak in the National Hockey League right now with 5. They've also won 5 straight on home ice. As you can see, have outscored the opponents 24-4 in that span. Would like to keep it rolling here this evening.
But it brings a lot of excitement, though, looking in the standings every day and see you're in a playoff spot. It gets you just more excited for every game. And if you're excited, you're going to play better. It's a lot harder chasing. Just look at last year. We did it from probably day 10 into the season. We had to chase the whole year, and it's really hard mentally. And if it's hard mentally, it's going to affect your body as well. So being in a good spot here, starting the second half, it's exciting and it's going to help us.
The Islanders are a lot different than what we played against the Maple Leafs, and you know, you can't get caught up in their record and say it's going to be an easy night. If not, it's probably going to be the hardest game of the year that we've played so far as the compete factor and what to expect tonight. But all in all, it was after having a bit of a bump in the road in January. It's nice that we've turned things around here in February, and we want to keep it going.
All right, let's take a look at who to watch tonight, starting with the Islanders and Matthew Barzal. He's the leading scorer, 29 points in 38 games for the Isles. He's also got 4 in his last 7, and you'll see a lot of them tonight. The top Islander forward in terms of ice time, nearly 19 minutes a night. And for the Calgary Flames, let's focus on the blue line, and why not? Rasmus Andersson coming off his 4th multi-point night of the season, including his 2nd goal of the year. Tucked that one into the top shelf, and that goal, by the way, gives him a career-high 23 points on the season. And the defense have been sensational. Big contributions, in fact, 12 points in the last 2 wins.
Darryl wants us to be involved in the play, and he wants us up in the rush, and he wants us to have tight gaps. So, I mean, as we've said earlier, he's on us about that part of our game, and rightfully so, and we need to keep improving and getting better at that aspect of our hockey game.
Well, the line of Michael Backlund, Blake Coleman, and Andrew Mangiapane continue to produce here over the last number of games as well. Just 4 points in the game on Thursday night in that victory. And how about Michael Backlund? 6 points in his last 2 games, continuing to earn a nickname he has in the locker room.
He's been around for a long time, and he's had a lot of success in this league. And, you can tell that he has a quiet confidence to him. And he's just a really good player. I think we all knew it was a matter of time. And there's a joke that goes around the locker room that he's second half backs, and he stepped right into that these first 2 games, and he's been really, really good for us.
I take it as a compliment. So, it's been 2 big wins for us, and it's been fun helping the team to win. So I hope we can keep doing that. Yeah, my first and foremost is trying to be a really solid 2-way player and make it hard for the player I play against, and do the little things right and be a solid penalty killer. And then, but also I get to play some power play. So the team expects me to score points and help the team win. And it definitely helps my swagger when I have nights, especially against Vegas.
All right, when we come back, more on the offensive blue liners as Oliver Shillington stops in for a conversation after this.
All of us at Calgary Sports and Entertainment are thrilled to welcome you back to the Scotiabank Saddledome and would like to share some important updates and reminders. Attending the game should be a fun night out, but as fans, we are all in this together when it comes to taking on the common opponent of COVID-19. So please do your part. Much like our players, everyone has their own equipment preferences. Face coverings are required based on current AHS guidelines, so please remember to bring one and ensure you're wearing it unless actively eating or drinking. Every team needs good defense, so if you feel the urge to cough or sneeze, please do so into your elbow or a tissue. Please also remember to wash your hands frequently with warm, soapy water. Additionally, we have added many conveniently located hand sanitizing stations throughout the Scotiabank Saddledome. No one ever wants to miss a game, but we ask that you please stay home if you're feeling unwell or believe that you may have been exposed to COVID-19. Under some circumstances, the puck may be propelled into the spectator area with enough force to cause serious injury. If you are struck, immediately ask the nearest usher for help and directions to the medical station. Perhaps most importantly, please make sure you are kind and respectful to one another, as well as the venue staff, who are working hard to ensure the best possible experience for our patrons. If you have any questions about any of these important updates and reminders, please don't hesitate to contact a venue representative or Calgary Flames customer service. You can also report any issue or ask a question by texting us your seat location along with your question and the word SDOME to 587-327-2207 to reach our fan text line. We greatly appreciate your support and understanding. Together, we can enjoy a safe and fun return to the Sea of Red in the Scotiabank Saddledome.
All right, here's what you need to know for tonight's game against the New York Islanders. Flames Blue Liners have combined for 17 points over the last 3 games. They've been active as a group of 6. Look for more of that here tonight. Calgary Flames also helped open UBS Arena earlier this season, November 20th. Brad Richardson scored the first ever goal in that new barn. And by the way, the Calgary Flames own the fewest goals against average per game on home ice this season, just a shade over 2 goals per game. The homestand continues, and maybe before we look to tonight, let's kind of look back on a couple of pretty good games here. Back-to-back nights, kind of a rarity in terms of home games, but 2 real good teams come in here. You get 2 big wins. What stands out to you the most about the way you guys played, the way you were able to get those 2 victories?
I think our character was really good there on the second game off the back-to-back. I didn't think we came out good in the first, but we found a way to win in the second, and we showed a lot of character. So I think our morale is pretty good in our team right now, and we just have to stick with our process and really stay true to our identity.
Yeah, you say character, and I think right away at that moment that, maybe a huge time in the game, Toronto scores, kind of a mad scramble. Rasmus with a great kick save there. But just the fact that you were able to respond as quickly as you did as a group and then really just sort of, picked up momentum from there.
Right. No, Ras made a great play there, and I think the Z got us involved in the game too there with a big hit on the first as well. So it was a lot of, plays that changed the momentum for us. So, I thought like I said, we showed good character, and we got 2 quick goals, I think, there in the second. So it turned the game around for us there.
All right, here's a look at your starting goaltenders for tonight's hockey game, and we'll start with the visitors. Semyon Varlamov makes his 14th start of the season. He has lost his last 3 starts for the Islanders, and for the Calgary Flames, no surprise here. He was the starter on back-to-back nights earlier this week. Jacob Markstrom goes for the 12th consecutive evening here tonight. He's allowed 7 goals in just his last 5 starts, so he's been sensational for the Calgary Flames, as we know. Good goaltending matchup tonight, and a good matchup tonight as the Flames play game number 3 of this 7-game homestand. The Islanders and Flames are coming up next. Enjoy the game, everyone. We'll see you back in the first intermission.
And hello, hockey fans. We are delighted to be back with you. Are you ready? We are set to go here at Scotiabank Saddledome. This one is underway. Behind the net, cut out in, on the right wing, Savard, down the middle, Savard, score! Jerome McGinley! Buck up the middle, cutting the left side, into the Calgary zone, a heavy hit. Martin turned it over, Richardson all alone, and he scores! They score. Did Mangiapane get that one too? Flames fans, hockey is for all.